Please, Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I may get far away from this place.
The more traumatic the experience, the bigger the dunk.
Girl, I'm always on the camera.
At the end of the day, this is a competition. You want the best, and I am one of the best.
Nah, Dolly, you lost. And I just throw it back, let it shake. If I'm feeling down, I just look at my seat. Like yes, I'm a 10 in the face. I got that shit that you cannot replace.
Why the fuck are you in a big ass bathtub? Bitch, why the fuck are you not in a big ass bathtub? That's why y'all be getting eaten up online, because you be sticking to
you do extra
So why don't you get in a bathtub? Don't judge me because I'm in a bathtub. It is I'm 19 years old, in college, funny as fuck, fine occasionally, and just really that boring. So make sure to press this button down below. And we're just gonna get right into it because we're not making a long ass video for no reason. The more traumatic the experience, the bigger the dunk. This is gonna be basically a story time about my craziest experiences going to a PWI my freshman year of college. So let's get right into it and let me show you guys what I mean by the dunks. We are going to have extra small, small, medium,
Period.
and then we have big, large. Right? So basically, the more water getting dunked on me, the more traumatic the experience was.
Talk up and he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they talk. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
We're gonna be starting with my sociology class. One of my favorite classes that I ever did, which was in my second semester, because there's first and second semester. I mean, like.
Tommy,
What?
let me take that out.
What is it?
It's a knife.
How can you say it's a knife? You
'Cause
don't
I
even
touched
see
on
it.
both
You got
sides.
X-ray vision.
So I love this class because it was like my favorite teacher I think I've ever had at that school, and he was so cool, and he's like Brazilian, so. The green shirt girl, like, yes, like, bro. But yeah, so first of all, sociology is the study of how people basically interact and how it affects society. That's the summary. Like, I'm not gonna give you like a full definition.
Sociology is the scientific study of human society that focuses on society, human
In this class, we would always have topics, like different topics about like poor people, poor people, and rich people. That's for like the most basic of it. Poor people, rich people, what divides them? He's trying to find solutions to that. But tell me why one time we had a little game, okay? Like he's like, oh, be ready next class, we're gonna be playing a little game. I'm thinking it's gonna be like high school, like we get in there, we're playing games, we're gonna be playing like Kahoot or whatever, or we're gonna be having little stations and we go around and we get like prizes for candy, like, you know what I mean? That's not college at all, bitch. We didn't have no candy, we didn't get no prizes like that. Then he says like the game is basically the average low-income family in America and basically how they survive. So basically my life. Like basically how I've grown up for the last, I think I was 18 at the time.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Basically how I lived my whole entire life and these past like 18, 19 years, sorry. This shit about that. And it's basically like you're a single mom and you're taking care of your only child. Like talk about trauma, like talk about The Maid on Netflix. This is exactly what The Maid on Netflix is about. We have a certain amount of money and we have to make that money last until like next month or next paycheck or whatever. So I'm playing this game and a lot of people had to restart it like thousands of times is what I heard. And it's just like, I didn't have to restart not once. Like I think I finished the game. Like I think I ate it. And basically, at the end he goes around and he asks us questions. And he basically asking questions like, oh, what did you guys find difficult, da 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 da, and people are saying, like, this is no judgment to nobody, because some people are more well off than the others, and I'm like, period, at that point, eat what you have, like, what you have, that's good, like, we're not judging nobody, because we all trying to make it.
The bullies with me,
all
you gave me strength.
So basically they asked us, oh, like, what was the hardest part about these games, and people were just like, I can't really believe that, like, this is what some people go through, like, I had to hit somebody's car and then I had to run off and not pay for their car because I knew I couldn't afford it, or I wouldn't be able to afford food for my kid the next day. I had to, like, not go shopping in order to be able to put food on the table. All these things, like, you know, I hope you know. Unless you're a billionaire watching this channel, bitch, you fucking know. If you're rich watching this, make sure to, like, email me right after. I put my email, like, down below so you can send me some money. Like, nobody's being rude about it. It's just like they don't expect it. And I'm just like, no way y'all is really talking like this. Like, until you come to college, I don't think a lot of people won't understand that the division is really, really there. Like, I feel like when you make friends and you make friends who are from a bunch of different social classes, or just better off, or like maybe even not doing as well as you'll see how the world really is. Like, no jokes. Because I'm grateful for everything I have, but it's just like, I do want more. And yeah. So they were just like all struggling. Like with the game, a lot of them were struggling. And so then I come to my friend right after, and she's like, oh my bad, you don't know Spanish. If you want.
I don't know what to say. Mi gente Latino.
We have like similar backgrounds. So then I go up to her after, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's not easy. And she's like, no, it was easy. And then I told the teacher, he was just like, oh, how was the game? Like, that was easy because that was my everyday life. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, this was my everyday life. You gotta learn how to budget. You gotta learn how to do all these types of things. And it was just crazy that people thought it was so drastic because they never had to do that. That was the first story. That one is going to be extra small. That one's going to be extra small because it was just like a different of experiences. So like, it wasn't anything traumatic at all. It was just really funny. The one I feel like I'm gonna slip, they were gonna be traumatic about it. So let's get into it. Woo. Okay, let's just get through the rest of the fucking stories. Let me see if this camera is wet. No, it's not wet, but I am.
I wanna keep it risky. I just caught the sun or something, so gotta keep it drippy. Shots.
So y'all, I am at my school, whatever, right? That's not really irrelevant. We're not here to talk about athletic abilities at all. I was getting food outside of the dining hall at this like one little restaurant place or whatever, and tell me why some people walk by me and they're like, hey, are you going to the athletic meeting? It's mandatory and it's happening right now. And I'm like, mandatory? Ain't nobody tell me about this. Like, I didn't know. Like, I'm actually really fucking cold. Like, stop. I'm actually really fucking cold, but like. I'm really fucking cold, so let me speak to the story. So they basically say like, we have a meeting or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna come down there right now. I go to the meeting. They go whatever. They go sit where they are, and I just go sit somewhere else, okay? Because I didn't even see them walk in because it took me a few minutes. Tell me why I just sit right next to this random group of girls, okay? And they even sat by me. That ass. I feel like my phone is over. And so I'm just sitting there minding my business, you know, serving face card. Serving face card. So yeah, I'm just sitting there saving praise card, like looking forward, like. Sir, what you need to say? So that's exactly how I was, like that ass. And so yeah, these girls like sit right next to me or whatever, and you would just like, guys, like I want you to know, like if you ever need anything, come and contact me. I'm like, okay, nice, cool. It's like an informing meeting. Like, let's chill. But then he's like, oh, I want to do a few like exercises with you guys to get to know the people around you, because you guys are all student athletes, and like basically make some friends, like introduce yourselves to each other. So I'm like thinking, okay, I got this. Like, I'm a very outgoing person. You can't be on YouTube if you're not a little bit type of outgoing, if you're not a little bit type of extroverted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a person that can talk and talk for days. Like, it don't matter where I'm at. So then I'm like, oh, like, yeah, ha ha ha. I looked right next to me. And I'm like, introduce myself. I'm like, hi, my name is Kevin, da 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 da. Then the person says their name or whatever. And then from there, same. And I just start talking to them. And I'm like, yeah, da 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 da. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they're not fucking speaking back. Like, that shit was weird. Like, that was just dead ass weird. Like, it was just really, really weird. And I look at everybody else. They're sitting there talking. Everybody's talking, having these conversations. If I don't speak to them, they're not saying anything back to me. And you guys might be like, oh, like, some people are like that. And I understand that. But it's just like, I don't know you. You don't know me. Why am I leading this whole entire conversation? And this is outside this one thing. That is what happened a lot of the fucking time. Like, when I just call my friends to confirm this stuff, that's what happened a lot of the time. Like just being dark-skinned, first of all. The price of being black and so there we go. Daddy ain't working and you just trying to measure up. Rich kids, like, that's that. So yeah, like that's what happened a lot of the times. It's like if we didn't initiate the person of color, well, if the black person, well, I didn't initiate the conversation, basically, like there would not be anywhere to go with the conversation. And I just think like it's just a way of how you look. Like, people are more comfortable with people that they look like and have more similar experiences with. And I started to notice that. And that's just the thing. And you just become more aware of it when you are in school and when you are in an area where that's the only thing you can do is just talk to different people. So this girl, dead ass, gets up while I'm talking to her. While I'm talking to her, it moves 3 seats down to go sit with her friends. And then, nothing. Boom. I'm sitting there all by my fucking self. And I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm gonna just face forward and what I'm supposed to do. I'm just not gonna care. Like, I just don't care. So I'm just like, that was weird. That was suspicious. That was kind of disrespectful. Like, dead ass. So then, that's basically what happened. Like, she got up and she moved, and that's the end of the story. And the whole entire time when people were talking and conversating, like, I was just sitting there by myself. And you can't be embarrassed because it's just like, really that bitch. Like, I'm really that boy. But it's just like, it was really crazy for that to happen. That is going to be small. So let's fill this freaking small bucket of water and pour it right over my head because I'm getting cold sitting here, guys, and I want to end this already.
Please, Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I make it far away from this place.
The mermaids ain't got nothing on me, bro. Ariel don't got nothing on me. I need to be the next little fucking little mermaid. Let's go to number 3 and get the fuck out of this place.
Take big dick, but I suck on it. I ain't fucking with a pussy, got a pump on it. Bad bitch with the pussy on me. Whip out my dick, then I hump on it.
Bro, like, original TikTok dances actually need to come back because I'm so tired of people only doing the one that's like, pow. You know who I look like right now, like sitting like this? Cause I'm no ordinary girl. I'm from a deep blue underworld. Fantasy, I toss on something I believe. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna be talking about is like in my biology class because I was so over this whole entire fucking thing. And I'm so serious about it, like I'm so serious. It was just like a crazy ass situation that happened basically, and like, it was just mental. It was just mental. So, I don't know. I have been writing, okay, so my high school was like a college prep. We were always writing shit. Like, we were writing 4-page essays, 5-page essays, especially if you were like in AP classes. We were doing that like, just like that. So, I'm thinking when we get to college, it was just gonna be easy. It wasn't like that at all. It was the amount of information that you would have to source for one page is the equivalent of the 5 pages that I had to do in high school. Like, it was just mental. Like, it was just mental. And that jump killed me. That jump killed me. It killed me so bad. And it's probably one of the reasons why I'm not a bio major at all. So, basically not even the professor that we had, the course that we did, we had to write, depending, each semester we had to write one research paper for each actually. The first one I did, we did alright. We did actually really good. I got a good grade in it. I think I got like a B. And then the second one I did, which is second semester, oh baby. I'm fucking at, like, that's that. Like, I'm gonna try to say you're lying. Like, I passed it, like, I kinda did get like 80. No, I did not. Like, we literally failed it. We literally failed the paper, the class, not the paper. So, I heard of these people, they're like pretty cool, whatever. I'm not gonna say their names because, like, I don't really have time for them. I don't have time for them. And so, we get to the group and everything, and it's 2 boys and then the 2 girls. The 2 girls immediately were like, oh, we want this and this and this. And those are the easy parts. The methods and the freaking, something else, those were the easy parts. And the boys had the 2 hardest parts. I'm thinking, that's kind of crazy. So I'm just like, oh, can we have this part? They're like, sorry, I already called it. Because it's just like, it's a lot. Like, it's dead-ass a lot. Like, if you do not go in there and get one easy part, everything else is hard. And we had enough people to do that. It was just like, we got stuck with the hard part. And even though I actually didn't want to switch it, so I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and make a big scene. I'm just trying to do what I can do. So I'm basically writing the introduction of the paper. And yeah, so for the actual draft of the paper, the other boy wrote the intro, right? But then this was his first year in his first semester in biology, I believe. And so then, it was bad. It was bad. Like, no shame to you, but it was bad as fuck. It was bad. At the end of the day, both ones we ended up failing, like both the draft and the fucking papers. I can say it was bad, and I don't have no shade. Like, it was bad, guys. So basically, when it came to like the real paper, the teacher was just like, oh, she started like, the teacher came up to him and she was just like, oh, I saw your paper. I just was made aware that you didn't do the biology last semester and this is your first bio course or whatever. And she was just like, oh, that's totally my fault. I should have known. And she was like, just like, oh yeah, this was your first bio class, but Cairo should have been able to help you. Cairo should have done this before. Like, so that's just like, Cairo should have been able to do that. They. Let me tell you something. Don't put my name down for something that I didn't sign up for. Like, you cannot sign me up for something if I did not sign up for it, you know? And we signed up for the same part, but then when I got to writing my stuff, he had already written basically everything. And I'm looking at it, I'm just like, well, this is just a draft, so I don't really care, because I know the real grade is in the final paper. And so I'm just like, it looked like writing. It looked like writing. And like I said, we were failing at the end of the day, so okay. It looked like writing, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just try to add as much as I can, because just like, when you write so much stuff, it gets to a point. It's like, you might as well just go with it, then try to rewrite it. Because if you try to rewrite it, that's more work than actually doing the paper. And this is a draft. And so basically, guys, she's like throwing shots at me. And then he was just like, oh, sorry, she was like throwing shots at you and it wasn't your fault. I'm like, no, it's okay. Bitch. I'm probably going to my fucking room and take 13 ibuprofen to eat my sleep tomorrow because I won't make it. So yeah, guys, that's what basically what happened. So then she's like throwing shots at me. And that was just the first strike. That was honestly the first strike that I knew that we weren't gonna pass this shit. Because the girls got the easy part. No, that was the second strike. The girls got the easy part. That was the first strike. And then the draft is ordered like bad. That was the second strike. We get to the third part and everything, right? Like I said before, I'm an athlete. I'm gonna be doing everything, but I'm gonna get back to this at the end of the day. And I kept reiterating that. Like, I can go back and forth. I tell you people word for word. I'm like, no, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So I wrote a large part of my stuff in one sitting. And then I was just like, okay, I'll write the other half another time. So we get to like the end. And last second, this is like my fault because I be like all over the place a little bit. Second, y'all, tell me why the fuck I get to like the last 48 hours and I'm just like, okay, I can be able to like write this stuff because it was dead-ass a lot. The last one took me the whole entire time, so the whole week I was writing, and it was just the last few days, the last like 24 hours, and I'm not done because it was just so much stuff. Like, y'all don't even know. And so I'm just like, okay, let me just write. I stay up the whole night. A bitch is not sleeping. Like, kid you not. Everybody is like this in their beds, like this. I'm awake. Typing on my fucking computer, saying, what were we even talking about? We were talking about grapefruits and lemon peels. Grapefruits and lemon peels, that's what the fuck we're talking about. That's what I was staying up for. Shit that we eat. Like, that killed me. That actually killed me. Like, I'm just so done. I'm grapefruit and lemon peels, grapefruit and lemon peels, grapefruit and lemon peels, and the antibiotic properties of it. See? I still know. So, yeah, I'm just sitting there typing. All of a sudden, I get an email. You did not do your work. You did not do this on time. We had certain deadlines and you did not do it, from the professor. And they were just like, you are now removed from the paper and have to write the paper all by yourself. And basically, with that, all your work that you wrote on the other paper, they're gonna get graded for. I'm just like, bitch, what? What are you talking about? Talking about I'm removed from a paper that I've been writing since I don't even know. Since for a long time. Like, y'all don't understand the hard parts were hard. Oh my gosh, like, it killed me. I'm sitting up there, like, literally at nighttime, mind you, not even sleeping. And I'm just like, yeah, you're playing. I met all the deadlines. Even though I said my stuff was spread out, every single deadline I met, guys. Like, I met. Like, trust me, I met. I even texted my friend. Being like, can you read this paper of mine? And mind you, my friend is so smart. Like, she is in, like, this little advanced bio course or whatever. And so I'm, like, having her read it. And she was just like, yeah, this looks really, 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 really good. And everything was on the deadline. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? So I'm just like, baby, let me put 2 and 2 together because I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm just like, everything was on time on my end. I did all my parts. And I'm the one who kept telling people, hey, just wait, I'm gonna get in my part. Just wait. I go back to the messages. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Matter of fact, I have the messages. Let's get to it. Alright, y'all, I have the freaking messages because don't go off of what you remember in your brain. Always go off the messages if you want to be messy, alright? And I'm not here to be messy. I'm just here to put down facts because all of it happened. So, yeah, I'm like, I was just removed from the group paper and professor is saying I didn't have my work added to the document. I wanted to know if there was miscommunication with you guys as I had over 70% completed. I basically had 85% completed, y'all. And was only left with the comparisons, which were currently being formed and written tonight. You guys have seen I have been working on it for the last 4 days. And I want to say this is completely unjust, as my work speaks for itself. The work is there unless we all can't see. And I said, and to end it all, because I'm just like, you always gotta end with something to clock them professionally. I was like, the work is there unless we all can see. And I can see because I'm looking at a camera right now. So basically, after that, they didn't respond or anything. So I'm like, okay, now they just confirmed everything I said. If you don't want to like reply to that, I just know one of y'all had went and told the professor that I'm not doing anything. Like, my work is not done. I'm not gonna turn it in, which wasn't the case at all. So I'm just like, oh no, I'm gonna get put back in this paper. I started taking screenshots of her little thing that she gave us when the dates were due, and I was going back to like my old drafts and everything. I was just like, this was turned in this day, this was turned in this day, this was turned in that day. Next thing you know, I go to sleep because I'm just like, I'm going to sleep. It's dead ass like 3 in the morning, and no, it's dead ass like, I think like the class was like at 12, and it's like almost 6 in the morning. And I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and stress over this. At the end of the day, I don't care no more. I don't care. Because I'm just tired of dealing with this. You guys gave me all the hard parts, and then you want to complain that the work is not done as soon as you guys is done? Please. Oh God, please. Like, I'm not playing. Let's like test the water to see. Wait. Easy breezy. Cover girl. That's what they be doing in those fucking ads. They be like this. Every time I try to do that, because I used to like, when I was little, I wanted to be like everything I saw on TV. Water went everywhere and I would get yelled at. And then my mom would be like, come clean this bathroom. So don't watch these commercials, guys. But let's just get right into this next pour, because I'm done. Alright. Damn, fuck! Bro, this is so deep. Like, look how far my hands go into it. Like, damn. I went to school early, and I went to basically an early summer program. When I went to said summer early program, I made like I don't call everybody my friend. I made a really good acquaintance really early, alright? When the summer program ended or whatever, we were hanging out for like the week or two that we were there. Because we were there for like another 2 weeks, and then we had a retreat because I was like in a diversity program, alright? So we go to a diversity program, and basically we're having a good time. I walked in there late because I love showing up late. I'm sorry, y'all. I just love a really good entrance. Like, everybody else can walk in early, but I love a really good entrance. So we get there or whatever, and it's time for lunch. We go to lunch, and we're sitting outside, alright? Okay, keep on following along with the story. I gotta keep saying alright. So, the whole time, even before this, everybody was cool. Everybody was nice to me. I had no issue, because I arrived late at the summer program, so I didn't know everybody that well. We go outside, we're sitting in the sun. I'm sunbathing, because I love the sun. Like, I'm pretty dark skinned. Like, yes, Of course I'm gonna love the sun. I'm a dark skin. Baby, what? Don't play with it. Like, this is too pretty. Like, I look really good when everything's monotone. Like, really good. So I'm just like, oh, I love the sun so much. It reminds me of Vegas because it doesn't really get as hot out there. And they're just like, oh, you need to go take your shower because your skin is dark and dirty just like dirt. And I kid you not, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Time, pause. Everybody was like, oh, that wasn't funny. And if you know me, you know, when it's time to crash out, I can crash out for real. But why do you need to do that? Like, as a grown person, as a person who was 18 years old at the time, I'm just like, I'm too grown to be like arguing with people if it doesn't really mean anything. Mind you, that same week I had to argue with somebody because they literally called me another black person's name, acting like they didn't know me, and that they said that we were really like, mind you, we were nothing alike. So, anyways, they're like, yeah, your skin is really dark and dirty, just like dirt, and you need to go take a shower, and they were laughing. So we're just laughing at racism now, guys? Are we just laughing at racism? Racism is not funny. Like, colorism, racism, that stuff's not funny, guys. Like, it's not. And they're all like looking at me and they're like, oh, that wasn't funny. Like, you should not have said that. And immediately people started defending me. And I was just like, period. Y'all know what to do. Like, you get an A+. You get an A+ in teaching people not to be racist. You get A+ in equality. So, yeah. And so they're looking at me and I'm just like, that wasn't funny. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and entertain that. I'm like, that wasn't funny. They were like, oh, I was just joking. So later on in the day, they just kept doing stuff and they just kept being weird. And it was because they were around somebody new at the moment, like trying to make them like funny and laugh. That's how I saw it. Some people, when they're around people, they don't know, when they're around new people, they don't know how to act. They want to make themselves perceived as like bigger than everybody else, like a bigger personality. That's how I saw it. And after this, everything was done. I like talked to them and I was just like, no, we can't be friends. And I sat them down and I was just like, what you said was wrong. That was racist. I would never go and make a joke about you, your culture, or your skin color. I don't care if anybody else does that and everything. But had a sit down conversation. We're not friends no more. I was bad for them. They're a really smart person. And if you can grow from that situation, you grow from that situation. But that was kind of crazy that I had just gotten there and that happened, y'all. So that's gonna conclude this video, and let's do the final dunk, right? Because I'm sitting here and fucking freezing. So let's do it. Alright, guys. Final dunk. The largest pot. 1, 2. Don't say I never did anything for content. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you love this video, click subscribe down below and make sure to share this video. I'm gonna go and take a nice hot shower because I am freaking freezing, even though this water was hot. If you like this video, make sure to share. Like I said, subscribe. My views were literally down the last 2 videos. I need to make it in this YouTube stuff. So yeah, click the subscribe button down below. And if you love this, watch my other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.